Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded at the 2. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the... With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Got it. 55, my 55. Eat, 6, pull it back.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ricky. Showing up. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Delta. Go.
2nd and 3. Throwing left side, it's complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Where's the tag? 19! Let's go, team! Let's go!
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And not much room there as he'll get it up only to about the 21. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. On 2nd and 9, Watson dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The tackle by Brian Burns. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Reset. 19! Push him back. Push him back. Check 3. Check 3. Hey, watch it.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
50, play. Sam got man. X3, 218, chop. Hey, Sam on. Go. Let's go. Ready?
On 1st down, Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, Alpha. 57 to Mike. 50. Hey. Switch up. 5.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready. Send Lobo. Hey, D-back, let's go. Pick it up, D. Slam.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go now. 18, Gator. Topper. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. From the 38, Watson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Reset. UAT. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 1st down, Watson. And that's Elliott, complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Time set. 19. Pretty quiet.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Maurice Hurst. Breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. That one complete. Elliott. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Let him know. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Hey, switch gears.
Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. He really can't see it in his leg, maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard, that's about it. But as long as he's booting him the way he's booting him, keep going, big guy.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Check. Jim. Mike 56. Cut.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
8-3. General West.
Watch twins.
Yep.
57. Mike 57. It's a party now. It's a party.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard.
On the set.
Let's get it.
61. Matchbox light.
Sure. Watch the shot.
On 3rd down, Taylor. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, the veteran, Ted Ginn. And it's taken in at the 9. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Kill. He's checking. Crack. Check the backer.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
The gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Motion.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to find Gallup here, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Check three. Check. Watch out.
Now Elliott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Being chased out left. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. To throw is Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In my mind, you've got to hand it to this defense. They were able to tighten up near the goal line. If they get away with only giving up 3 points in this situation, that's a win in my book.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Bucs take over. We got this. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
25 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Ready. 55. Right there. Hey, echo.
I got you. Mike 5-5.
Off the play fake. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The final shot before the break. Watson looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, we'll have one final untimed play here before halftime.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Mike's 50.
Watson, a final shot before break. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 24. Check 59. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off of play action, it's Watson. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Mike 7. Here we go, here we go.
On first down, it's Watson. Flushed out right. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is it. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a big shot.
10th carry now for Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Watson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I know he ain't got it.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Bravo! Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Yeah.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Watson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Brian Burns in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From his goal line here, Watson. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. They're going to try and throw. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. And they've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Watson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A run by Elliott, a good one on 1st down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 44, Watson slings this deep from McClure. It's caught at the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big pickup of 38. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Watson steps away to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
That's it, baby.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Rip right, rip right. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Let him go.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. His Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now third and goal.
That's it. 54. Alert 3. Alert. Hey, 59. Kick the edge. Go. Let him go.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Watson on first down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Motion. Mike 7. He's tired of you.
Back to throw, Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Watson now to throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. To the air yet again, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Throwing again is Watson. That one complete to Elliott. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Seahawks on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And a big 32-yard play on third. Watson looks to throw again. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
Watson on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now second and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson. Buying time to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The Seahawks on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. This is Elliott. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket. for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
Now.
To throw on second down. Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
On second down now, it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Brings up third down and 6.
Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Maurice Hurst in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Here we go. Here we go. 50-50. Mike, 54.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And that is incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 87 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw is Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Going to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are back within a single score.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And some room to work. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 79 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They'll try and run it here. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for two fails. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kevin King with a pick.
Let's go, man. Pick six all day. Don't throw myself.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Buccaneers, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the